You will need a 3.5 hook. Please tell me y'all can see that. Some scissors, some eyes, a needle, and then a stitch marker. White yarn, making a magic ring. So to do that, you grab the beginning piece of your yarn again, wrap it once over your finger, and you're going to make an X. Grab your hook, go under the first part of the X, grab the top part, pull it through, turn your hook upwards. Now we're going to grab the top piece of the X again, so go under it. Then you're going to pull it through this loop on your hook. So you're going to just slide. Then when you're almost there, you're going to turn your hook downwards and pull it through that loop. Now you can take your fingers out, and here is the magic loop right here. So to tighten it, we're going to pull on a working piece of yarn that is attached to our skein, just to tighten it onto our hook. And we are going to work into the loop and this end piece of our yarn, that way we do not have to sew it in later. So round 1, we're going to single crochet 6 into the magic ring. Go under the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops. That is your first single crochet. So go under, yarn over, pull through both loops. Your second single crochet, this is 3, 4, 5, and 6. So to close the magic ring, we're going to pull on this end piece of our yarn while holding on to our work, and the circle just closes like so. And you're gonna want to do it tight so it does not open up ever again. That was round 1. Round 2, we're going to do increases all the way around, so 6 in total, and you have to count. We did 6 single crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our first single crochet is right here, the 6th one. It is a bit hard to tell, that's why I have to count sometimes. So just 2 single crochet in the same first stitch. That was our first one. Do our second single crochet in that same stitch. So that was our first increase. We need 5 more. So I will meet you when you have done 6 single crochet increases. Okay, this is the end of row 2. You know you did it right when you have 12 single crochets. Round 3 is going to be 1 single crochet and then 1 increase, and just repeating that pattern all the way around. So here's our first stitch of row 3, 1 single crochet. We can put our stitch marker in and 1 increase. So just repeat this all the way around. 1 single crochet, 1 increase. I will meet you at the end. Okay, we finished row 3. Starting round 4, we're going to do 2 single crochet and then 1 increase, and repeating that pattern all the way around. So here's the first stitch of round 4. We can put our stitch marker back in. That was 1, 2 single crochet, now 1 increase. So 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So now 2 single crochet and 1 increase. So repeat that all the way around. Okay, so that was round 4. So now we're going to do rows 5 through 9, and they're all just 1 single crochet all the way around. So that's a total of 5 rounds that you're doing the same thing over and over. So I will meet y'all back after that. This is what your ghost should be looking like now. So row 10, we're going to do 1 single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, before. Now we're going to do a half double crochet all the way down, skipping the first stitch, so we're going to go straight into the second one. And to do a half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 at the same time. That is a half double crochet, and we're going to be doing 3 of those. Here's our last one. It goes right here, so yarn over, pull through, have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then we're going to single crochet into the next 11 stitches, so not this one because that is where our arm is, but we're going to single crochet right next to it. That's our first single crochet, and now we need 10 more. 3. So now we're going to chain 4 again and do 3 half double crochet down, skipping the first chain. And don't forget, you have to yarn over before you go into the stitch for half double crochet. Single crochet all the way to the end of the row, which should be 12 stitches. So go into this one. That is our first single crochet. So now we have 11 more single crochet. Okay, for row 11, we're going to do 1 single crochet, which I just did. Then we're going to skip the arm, so just push it in front of you and find the next stitch, which would be this one right here. So move the arm and go into this stitch. Then you're going to do single crochets all the way till you reach the other arm, which should be 11 single crochets. And then you're just going to do the same thing again, where you skip the arm and just push it in front of you. That way it is outside the project and not stuck inside where you can't see it. I'm going to do single crochet right here. And then just single crochet all the way to the end of your row. Okay, for rows 12, we're just going to do 1 single crochet all the way around. We're not skipping anything, so you'll see right here our row from before. I'm going to go right in that and just keep going. Okay, we just finished round 13. We're going to be working the entire round in the front loop only, which I will show you right now. This is a regular single crochet, right? So front loop, we will only be going into this front section instead of going through both. And then this would be the back loop. So yes, so yeah, front loop only all the way around. We're going to do a single crochet. This is going to make the little frills of our ghost. So 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, and 1 more single crochet all into the same front loop stitch. So that was our first single crochet. So for a double crochet, you yarn over, go into that same front loop only, pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through just 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2, and that is a double crochet. So now we need 1 more single crochet in the same stitch, and that is our first stitch. Then we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch, but again, only front loop only. So for a slip stitch, you just go into the stitch, pull up a loop, and immediately just pull through the loop, and that is a slip stitch. So we're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. The single crochet, double crochet, single crochet in 1 stitch, slip stitch, and then single crochet, double crochet, single crochet into the same stitch, slip stitch, all in the front loop again. And just do that all the way around. So I'll do this next one again with you, just in case you need more help. So front loop only, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Then a single crochet. That is it for that stitch. Now we're doing a slip stitch. You just go in, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through. Alright guys, so it was 11 little bobbles or whatever here. So to connect them, I just do a slip stitch into the very first single crochet that we made. Boom, that's it. And now we're going to work in the back loop only. So we're going to turn our work upside down, and as you can see, hopefully, these are all of the back loops that we didn't work into the round before. So you can see them going all the way around. So we're only working in those back loops to close up the ghost. And we're going to be doing 2 single crochets and 1 decrease all the way around. So this might be a little tricky to show, but here's the first single crochet, second single crochet, and now a decrease. So just pull up a loop, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. That is our decrease, and then single crochet 2, and we'll just be doing this all the way around. Here is another decrease. Now this part is a bit hard to tell, so you might miss or skip a few stitches, which is honestly fine because this is the bottom of the ghost that no one will see. So it's okay if you mess up because no one is gonna see this. So I will meet you at the end. So now we can start stuffing and put our eyes in. So just pick whichever side you want to be the front. I will probably do this side, yeah, just because the arms are a bit closer to the front on this side. So the eyes go between rows 6 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I just like to put them in a random spot and then just adjust them. I picked these 2 spots and I like to keep them around 3 to 4 stitches apart from each other. So I like how this placement looks. So I'm just going to put the backs in so they stay secure. Okay, I just finished stuffing the ghost. You don't want to fill it up too much just because the closing is gonna go inwards a bit. You don't want it to be sticking out because then your ghost will look like it has a bump on the bottom. You want it to look smooth like this, flat bottom. Okay, so for the next round, we're going to be doing 1 single crochet and 1 decrease all the way around. So here's the first single crochet right here, and then 1 decrease. And we're working into both loops of the single crochet. We're not doing front or back loop, we're just doing normal through both. So 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. For the last round, we're just going to be doing decreases all the way around. You should get around 6 decreases done. And then you can stuff the ghost a tiny bit more if you want right before we close this up. Because this, you're gonna want this to go in a little bit. So I think my ghost is good just like that. After that, we can cut off. I like to do a medium length tail just to sew in these ends. Pull your hook out, grab your needle, and take out your stitch marker. Of course, I like to close this just going through the front loops only of all remaining stitches, which should be 6. You might have maybe 1 or 2 more or less stitches than me, which, hey, as long as it looks similar, you're fine, because crochet is an art. You're gonna make mistakes. It's not gonna be perfect every time. and that's just kind of the point. That's what makes it unique and beautiful. I like to pull extra tight, that way this bottom goes in like I told y'all, you can see that. Then just weave this in a tiny bit more.